Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here, hanging out with Billy the Kid. Right here in front of us, Billy the Kid with his 6-shooter. And for 50 cents, he will tell you a story. Here he goes.
It was Sheriff Pat Garrett who shot me back in 1881. They were ready to hang me, so I tried to escape. But Sheriff Garrett's pistol got the best of me. I was still youngin'. Couldn't have been more than 21 years old.
He's very quiet. He does not talk very loud compared to how he was to lure us over here. See how loud that is?
Don't be afraid of me. Put in some coins and I'll tell you some legendary stories.
See how loud that was? To draw us over here, he was very loud, trying to get us to pay 50 cents. Let's put 50 more cents in and see how his volume decreases as we put another 50 cents in here. Listen to the volume change.
It was Sheriff Pat Garrett.
You can barely hear it.
Back in 1881. They were ready to hang me, so I tried to escape. But Sheriff Garrett's pistol got the best of me.
Looks like we're hearing the same story again. Billy the Kid likes to reiterate his stories at a very low volume. It's my second channel, daily blog channel. It's the Daily Loud.
Learn more about me, Billy the
I
Kid.
wanted to, but you're speaking very softly, Billy. They actually gave me these little cards with some facts and figures and fortunes of Billy the Kid. That didn't work out as well as I thought it was, but there he is, Billy the Kid. He's got his gun right here. I always wanted to meet Billy the Kid, and what better place? I can't find my other fortune. Actually, it's right here. I have 2 fortunes from the man himself, Billy the Kid. Then right here in New Mexico, I'm actually inside the Billy the Kid gift shop. In fact, look at all these mugs right here. And there's me, right there, Adam. Got some coffee right here at this little gift shop. Now it's time to go outside. Go outside into the cold nether regions of New Mexico. Good thing I got my coffee in there. The Billy the Kid talking to us did not work as well as I thought it was going to. Very disappointed, but I am not disappointed by the amount of true Billy the Kid history right here in Mesilla. Is it pronounced Mesilla, New Mexico? Mesilla. And here's actually a little iconic placard, if you will. Billy the Kid. This building that we were just inside of, the Billy the Kid gift shop, dates back to 1850. Once housed the capital of Arizona and New Mexico. Later, it was the courthouse in which Billy the Kid was tried and sentenced to hang. He was sentenced to hang right behind these very walls, where I have purchased a coffee, where we heard Billy the Kid, at least an imitator in the form of a fortune teller, tell us some facts and figures about himself at a very low volume. Very bizarre how that volume works. And look at this painted lady right here on the side, the Billy the Kid Museum gift shop. Right there. It's actually not a museum, it's actually just a gift shop. Billy the Kid gift shop. It's actually on the National Register of Historical Places. Right here, on the National Registry of Historical Places, 1850. Actually, right across the street, there's actually another little memento, a placard, if you will, with a little bit more other information. This building was original, the La Posta, I believe a post office, for more than half a century, for actually more than a century and a half, not a half a century, but 3 times that long. At a century and a half, these adobe walls, adobe, a lot of stuff in New Mexico is made from adobe. These adobe walls have withstood the attack of the elements, and man, they have sheltered such persons as Billy the Kid, Kit Carson, General Douglas MacArthur, and Pancho Villa. Pancho Villa himself. Pancho Villa, actually, I just went through El Paso. El Paso is a very large town, and I was going to do a vlog at a pawn shop that actually has Pancho Villa's trigger finger. Look that up, Google it. I am definitely serious. His trigger finger is there, but El Paso is very populated and very busy, and I wanted to get through there. I'm making my way. I have my sights set on Los Angeles, California, going down through Interstate 10. I'm going to connect with Interstate 8, but I wanted to stop off here in Mesilla, which I think originally was called La Mesilla. In fact, I think 1854, this was actually part of Mexico, and there was some sort of an agreement. Something was signed. If you guys could look up the information of what the agreement was that was signed, some sort of land transfer, and this area actually became New Mexico. La Mesilla. You can see the flags up there on this little gazebo. And this church right here was actually built 1 year after this became New Mexico. In 1855, that church right there was built. And look up here, La Mesilla. You can see that right up there. It's very windy. You can see the Christmas tree back there. They're just gearing down from the holidays. You'll notice I'm having a lot of hard time talking today. I got up at 3:47 a.m. this morning. I've been driving about 8 hours already. I'm not even really that tired. I am a little bit delirious, but I'm really not that sleepy in the grand scheme of things. This coffee will definitely help me out a little bit. You can see I'm stuttering my words a little bit and not formulating my sentences correctly. I've only been on the road for a couple days, and I've already made a lot of time. I made it through the massive state of Texas. Thinking New Mexico. Don't mess with Texas. And I didn't mess with it. I drove through it as quickly as possible. El Paso looks very awesome. I'd love to go to El Paso at some point, because in El Paso, I saw tons and tons and tons of decent hotel rooms for $179 for the entire week. So one day in the future, I will be going back to El Paso, Texas, and spending a couple weeks there, because that is very reasonable when it comes to hotel rooms. I don't know if you can see me or not. The shadows and the sun is very bizarre and interesting here in New Mexico. I love the structures and the architectures of old school New Mexico towns. Just look at this. It doesn't look like your normal town. And if you're not into traveling or road trips, or you're not from New Mexico, you might not even know that little areas, little facades, beautiful buildings like this actually exist outside of TV shows or movies. It's like something you'd see in an old Western of sorts. Pretty much walking through kind of like a Western-y type area. Very, very cool. I parked way down here, couldn't park next to that. Very disappointed in the Billy the Kid and how very, very soft he was speaking. You might have to go back and rewind it to the front of the vlog and crank up the volume as loud as humanly possible so you can actually hear what he said, because the information he was sharing with me and sharing with you vicariously could not really be heard. So maybe, just maybe, if you rewind it, when I say rewind it, I mean just take your finger and scrub it back to the very beginning of the vlog, and you, sir, ma'am, and children can get some words of inspiration and knowledge from Billy the Kid himself. And I'm going to give you some knowledge and inspiration. When you're walking through New Mexico, beware, especially wearing flip-flops, of these cacti. It's cactuses, or are they hidden Mickeys with pricklies on their ears? Hidden Mickey. Hidden Mickey. Actually, I am a little bit delirious. I am a little bit tired. I'm not sleepy, but I am a little bit delirious. Here is where I am on the corner of these roads, Calle de Santiago and Calle de Arroyo. I do not know if I pronunciated that correctly, but if you want to go on satellite view or just Google the coordinates at the beginning. Billy the Kid gift shop here in Mesilla, New Mexico. You can figure out exactly where I am. Look at this place. This place looks abandoned. Whoa. You gotta wonder if this was like an old Billy the Kid or Pancho Villa hideout. Whoa. Whoa. There's an outhouse. Oh my gosh, look at that. There's an outhouse back there. That is a legit New Mexico outhouse. Right there. Oh my gosh. We got to get a closer look at that. Watch out for cacti. I am still wearing flip-flops. Same flip-flops that I stepped in poop yesterday in Texas as I was walking through the convenience store Buc-ee's. I actually got a Buc-ee's t-shirt, which I was going to show you in the vlog, but it's back there in my van. Maybe I'll show you in a moment. And some other Buc-ee's accessories. But look at this outhouse. Man, you gotta wonder if Billy the Kid went number 2. If he retired right there with a newspaper or news of the day. They didn't have iPhones back there. You're not gonna sit on the toilet tweeting anything if you're Billy the Kid, because Twitter and Instagram that I have, Adam the Woo on both of those social networks, did not exist back in those days. I need to drink a sip of coffee. It's getting very cold, very windy. And look at this. This looks like some sort of a water area. And there's some kind of, I'm dripping coffee down my face. Looks like, let's go walk over here. Looks like some sort of a interesting, almost like a dam formation. I wonder if there's water on the other side. But just look at this architecture. Look at this. You see right over there, there was at one time water in here. I don't know how much rain New Mexico generally gets, but I would imagine it's probably really not enough, because we're in the desert. It's probably not enough to fill up this ravine, at least not recently, but at one point in time it was, because look at this. Whoa, there's a dog barking over there. So that is pretty cool. I'm heading down Interstate 10, be connecting with Interstate 8, going close to San Diego, then going northbound up to Anaheim, Los Angeles area. I don't know if I'll make it tonight, but I will definitely make it by tomorrow. Unless I have some car trouble. Hopefully I don't. The van's running very well. I might actually be to Anaheim late tonight. But probably, realistically, it'll probably be tomorrow or so. So here's what we're going to do. You saw where I was. If you're in this area of New Mexico and you would like some Adam the Woo stickers, I'm actually going to hide some Adam the Woo stickers. I just got to find a place to hide them. Adam the Woo stickers coming up, sir. Right here, some Adam the Woo stickers. Just Google the Billy the Kid gift shop here in Mesilla. I think it's Mesilla, New Mexico. Follow the little trail I walked from. Watch the video. Look for this little ravine. And then look for this tree. My coffee will not be there. I'm going to finish my coffee and take it with me. But these stickers are going to be right here in this tree. So there you go. Stickers are barricaded inside that tree itself. The tree is right here off of this road. It's very windy. I hope you can hear me. Beware of Billy the Kid or Pancho Villa with his trigger finger, which is now in a pawn shop window in El Paso, Texas. We're not in Texas anymore. We're in New Mexico. And then we have to go through Arizona, And then California. Have you ever seen California? That's some kind of country song. I'm not familiar with a lot of country songs, but I know that one, even though I do not know who sings it. So the tree with the stickers is right there, all by its lonesome, right next to that basketball court, next to this old sewage ravine with the old dam over there that I showed you, and the Billy the Kid shop right down that way. I really love traveling. If you've never road tripped before, I highly encourage you to do that at some point in your life. Travel, do a cross-country trip. It's absolutely amazing to see the different areas and the way different states are compared to other states. It really is amazing and breathtaking to just travel, see things. If you can't do that, I'm really glad that you joined me vicariously on this Daily Woo vlog. I did promise you that I was going to show you the Buc-ee's something or other that I got yesterday. So real quick, let me show you something here real quick from Buc-ee's. Look at this. I got a little Buc-ee's. I got a little Buc-ee's. And I got a t-shirt in here from Buc-ee's that you will probably be seeing very soon in the near future. Now, we are going to channel Pancho Villa, or is it Pancho Villa? It's not Bob Villa. It's Pancho Villa or Villa. Before my time. I'm not sure how he wanted you to pronunciate his name. But however he said pronunciate his name, you better listen. Because he was quite the killer. I think he shot a few people, killed a few people. Billy the Kid was also very notorious. And both of those gentlemen, Billy the Kid, Pancho Villa, right here in New Mexico, this is their stomping grounds. And you know, when they were not breaking the law, when they were not outlaws, they were playing on this. All right, that's enough from me to you. Check down below for my teachers out in the woo.spreadshirt.com. Help me travel, fuel the woo, get across the country. I'm almost to California. Gas prices are still very good. Still around $2 a gallon in this neck of the woods. I know in California probably going to be about $1 more. But I'm very thankful for the gas prices in Texas, New Mexico. Man, I've covered a lot of ground from when I left 2 or 3 days ago in Florida. I need to go. I was going to tell you something else. Also, you can always check where I was a year ago and 2 years ago by the links down below. I always put 1 year ago and 2 years ago. So check those out, as well as social networks to get a hold of me on there. I'm not stopping a whole lot until I get to California. You're going to go. But there is one other thing. And when I say thing, that's very ironic because I am going to see the thing, which is actually in Arizona. Google the thing in Arizona. That's where I'm heading. Down Interstate 10, I'm about 100, 200 miles from there. I will be stopping there in a couple of hours. I'll post something on Facebook and on Twitter, letting you know when I'll be there. So if you are around the thing, if you want to get some stickers personally from me, if it just so works out coincidentally where you're watching this vlog, or you check me out on Facebook or Twitter in the next hour or two, and you're near the thing off Interstate 10 in Arizona, let's meet up there. I'm not going to be there very long, but I will let you know about the approximate time I will be there. So if you're in that vicinity, let's do a quick impulsive meetup. Very impulsive, very short-lived. But you know what? Heck it. That's the beauty of traveling and the beauty of the internet. I'll keep you posted. If not, those stickers will be in that tree right over there. So come out here and get yourself a sticker. Leave the rest of the stickers. I think I left about 4 or 5 stickers over there. Leave the rest of them for the next person. But beware of Billy the Kid. Billy? Billy, sweet Billy boy, I knew you would go back. I left stickers in that tree right there. So make sure you come get them or go meet me at the thing. California. I'll see you tonight or tomorrow. I should have ended it with a word, but I didn't. So I'm just going to end it with this.